And let's start. We're going to start with some really lovely breathing practices. We'll focus on movement in the spine. And we'll finish with the wonderful meditation for mental control that really opens up a fabulous vast space within. So let's come sitting on our mats to start. So lovely to see you all this morning. And so closing your eyes. And remembering they're all just positions. When our mind gets into these places of judgment, defending, intensity, and going down those rabbit holes, they're all created by ourselves. And what we want to do is really cultivate that expanded sense. So starting with your eyes closed, and begin to drop in. And as you inhale, feel the breath going down the spine. And as you exhale, the breath comes up the front of the body. Inhale, expanding, going down the spine. And exhaling, the breath coming up the front body. And even just notice the difference when we tune into our energy, to the prana in the body. Really noticing, feeling the breath going down the back of the spine and coming up the front of the body. Just take a few more breaths here. So now I'm going to do a breathing technique where we inhale, open the arms out, chest opens, and then as you exhale, round the spine, hands come together, the thumbs to your third eye. Inhale, open, exhale, round. And inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, just exhale through the mouth, not forceful, just gently exhaling through the mouth. Inhale, shoulder blades back, heart opens. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone and squeeze pelvic floor, scoop the navel. Staying very connected to your breath. And now we switch the breath. So making an O with your mouth. Inhale through your mouth. And then exhale through your nose. Scoop the navel, pelvic floor on that exhale. Inhaling through your mouth. Exhaling through your nose. Take a deep inhale. Pause, hold the breath. Draw up to your pelvic floor. Eyes to the center of the forehead, be very still. Exhale, release the hands down. Just sit for a moment. Feel your heart expanded. So carefully coming off your cushion. If you're sitting on a cushion, hands to your shins. Inhale forward, exhale back. And find the pace that suits you. Eyes closed and focus on the breath and the movement. And now hands to your knees. So more of the chest forward, chest back. Take a deep inhale to the center. Pause, hold the breath. Relax your shoulders. Draw up to the pelvic floor, chin in. Eye gaze center of the forehead and be very still. Exhale, relax. Hands to your shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. The chin stays in line with the chest. Legs not really moving in the torso. And go at the pace that suits you. You might find that you prefer to go a little bit slower or maybe a little bit faster. Find what suits you. now take a deep inhale to the center. Pause, hold the breath. Draw up to the pelvic floor, scoop. Shoulders relaxed, chin in. Eye gaze center at the forehead. Exhale, release. Shoulders up and then drop them. Inhale as you bring them up. Exhale as they drop. Inhale, shoulders all the way up. Pause, hold the breath. Exhale, release. And now chin to chest. And make big circles. Any issue in your neck, just turn the head side to side. And now switch direction. Our practice is so important for how it shifts our energy, strengthens our mind, also releases stagnation, increases circulation, strengthens the body. Come to the center and really enables that we are in an expanded state as we go out into the world. Staying very present for this hour as we do our deep work. Let's come around to all fours. Hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Inhaling arch. Exhaling round. Just enjoy moving your body. Inhaling arch. And then exhale, tuck your toes and push back into down dog. And deep breaths here. Feel your palms pushing into the floor, the fingers active. There's that rotation in the upper arm bones so that the eye of the elbow, which is the inside of your arm, slightly rotates outwards. And then that creates this little bit of space in the upper back, collarbone, shoulder blades. And so with that space then, lengthen the hips up more towards the ceiling, creating length in the spine. And feel that almost like communication from the feet up to the hips. The lower body active. And then from the hands to the shoulders to the hips. And then very carefully, let's come forward into plank pose. Hold and breathe. So plank, chest forward. Tailbone draws under. Hands up, pressing into the floor. Pop your knees down if you need to. Absolutely no problem. And breathe here. Plank pose is actually a great pose for drawing energy into the heart center. A pubic bone drawing towards the heart. And then the chest forward, the thighs lifted. Really nice. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly make your way to the floor. And let's lift the legs. We'll leave the hands down this time So hands are beneath your shoulders and lift your legs and lift your chest. So a modified Shalabhasana or locust pose, inner thighs lifting and breathing. And now think of back of your neck is long. And so kind of looking down at the ground and the chest lifts. And deep breaths, shoulder blades down your back. Let's do 2 more breaths here, lifting the legs. And exhale all the way down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale back into down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot forward between your hands. Inhale up into high lunge. And then exhale, hands down and step back into plank. And let's hold here. Breathing. Really noticing your breath. A deep inhale. And then exhale all the way to the floor. Lift the legs. And now this time let's lift the arms. And they're like a cactus arms, so the elbows are out from the shoulders, inner thighs turning, and then back of your neck long, breathing. And draw the shoulder blades down your back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale all the way down. Inhale into up dog. Lift the chest. Exhale into down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. And then exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Coming up into high lunge, take 1 deep inhale. And then exhale, step back to plank and hold. And it's normal if you get a little bit of shaking in the body, that's okay. Of course, pop your knees down if you need to at any stage. Firm the thighs up. Push the heels back. Shoulders away from the ears. And let's exhale all the way down. And now reach the arms back. Lift the legs, lift the chest. Take a deep inhale. Exhale all the way down. And inhale into up dog. And now hold up dog for a few breaths. So hands down, thighs lifted, chest forward. And if it doesn't feel comfortable, stay in cobra. Absolutely no problem. Breathing. Take a deep inhale. Exhale back into down dog. Let's just take a few breaths here. And then carefully bend your knees, look between your hands, and walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, fold in. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Let's move on the breath. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, let's take the turn. So right arm goes back, left arm comes forward, hips stay steady. Inhale, reach up, look up. And then the other side, left arm goes back, right arm stays forward. Inhale to center. Interlace your hands and lean to one side. Inhale to center. And exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank and lower all the way to the floor. Reach your arms back, lift your legs. Come up into Shalabhasana. Shoulder blades down your back, inner thighs lifting, and then back of your neck long. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, place the hands beneath your shoulders, feet down. Inhale into Cobra or Up Dog. Exhaling back into Down Dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee to nose, shoulders over wrists, and squeeze. We'll do two more. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Exhale, knee to nose. Step that right foot forward between your hands and come up into a crescent pose. So arms are reaching up, front knee bent, back leg is straight. Inhale, reach your arms, lengthen. And now scissor the hips, so right hip in, left hip forward, and fold over the straight leg as you exhale. So a bit of balance here. I'm going to go in and out 4 more times. So bend the front knee, inhale, reach up. And then exhale and fold over that front leg. 3 more. And fold. 2 more. Keep thinking of that left frontal hip comes forward, the outer right hip draws in. And last one. And now as you exhale, we're going to fold and we're going to stay folded. So hands to your legs or the floor. Relax the shoulders. Push into the back heel and scissor the hips. So left hip forward, right hip back. And try to take your attention off that front hamstring. And bring your awareness to other parts of your body. So a couple of things. One is look back at your back leg and then become aware of the sensations in the back leg. Very nice. Okay, bend the front knee, left hand down, and then the right arm reaches up for a runner's lunge twist, opening. Breathing, lift the back thigh. And now both hands down, bend your left knee down to the floor. You can walk it back a little bit. And right hand to your thigh. So stay here, or the right hand might reach back and hold on to the left foot, whichever suits you, right? And then here might be plenty, or you might bring the left forearm down to the floor and rotate. Breathing. Draw the right shoulder blade back. A strong pose, so feel sensations. Breathe into it. Do 2 more breaths here. And now very carefully release. We go through vinyasa or come back to down dog, whichever works. Coming into plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, let's go all the way to the floor. Reach the arms back, lift the legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands beneath your shoulders, coming down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale back into down dog. Take a full breath here. And let's go left side. So left leg rises high to the sky. And then left knee to nose, shoulders over wrists, draw the tailbone under and scoop the abdominals. Inhale, three-legged dog again. And second time, knee to nose. And now one more, inhale, three-legged dog. And then exhale, knee to nose. And then step that left foot forward between your hands, coming up into high lunge. And so high lunge, push the back heel, right, the scissoring action in the hips, left outer hip in, front ribs draw in, arms reach up, shoulder blades down your back. And let's go in and out, straightening the front leg. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, fold over the front leg. Inhale, bend the front knee coming up. And then exhaling, fold. That feeling of no rush, moving with your breath. 3 more. And exhale. 2 more. And now when you fold over, let's stay folded and breathe. So relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. And again, try to bring your awareness to other parts of your body, not just that front thigh. So maybe looking back at your back leg, maybe feeling the length in your spine. And now very carefully bend the front knee. So let's take the runner's lunge twist. So right hand down and then rotate. Left arm up. And think of outer left hip draws in, drop the hips a little bit more, and then lift the back thigh. And then turn ribs, navel to the left a little bit more, and then drop a little lower. Really nice. And now right knee comes down. And remember, find the variation that suits you. So the variation that might suit you is left hand to your left thigh and then turn and rotate. And so then you've the hip action and you've lovely rotation. It might suit you to reach the left hand back. Yeah, for the right foot. And turn. And then maybe it might suit on this side for your right forearm to come down, but leave it lifted if it doesn't suit, and rotate, breathing. That's it. The chest draws back, shoulders away from the ears. Very strong pose. We're going to do 3 more breaths here. And last one. And carefully release. Hands down, step back into plank. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, lower all the way to the ground. Let's reach back for the feet. Holding onto your feet and lift up. And so here, notice how when you resist the hold, so the shins pull back away from the hands, it has the effect of opening your chest a little bit more. If you can, try to keep the knees from opening too wide. You can flex the feet or point the toes, whatever works. Breathing. Take an inhale and exhale, coming all the way down. Hands beneath your shoulders. Inhale into cobra or up dog. And exhale back into down dog. Breathing here. Be nice when you're ready. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot forward between your hands. Ground the back foot, come into warrior two. So bend your front knee, open across the chest. Reaching your arms, shoulder blades down your back, lifting the pelvic floor. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, sink a little lower. And now flip your palm, inhale into reverse warrior. So the legs stay the same, just lengthening in the side body. Shoulders away from the ears. Maybe close your eyes if you're comfortable. And now very carefully, take an inhale. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Bring your arms back up to parallel. Inhale. And exhale, let's come into triangle pose. So maybe shorten your stride a tiny bit. Right hand down and left arm up. And the hand can be on the inside or the outside of the foot. And breathe. And so we're going to flow through those three poses, taking a full breath in each one. So inhale into warrior two. And stay here as you exhale. Inhale into reverse. And stay here as you exhale. Straighten your leg. Inhale down into triangle. And stay here as you exhale. Let's do another round. Inhale, warrior two. And stay here. Inhale, reverse. And stay here as you exhale. As you inhale, straighten your front leg, reach. As you exhale, come down into triangle pose. And stay here as you inhale. And then as you exhale, stay here. Both hands down either side of the front foot. Step back into plank. Take a full inhale. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Rolling up into up dog or cobra. And then exhaling back into down dog. Full inhale. A long exhale. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left foot forward between your hands. Round the back foot, come into warrior two. So open across the arms, sink into the front knee. And you remember, externally rotate that front leg, internally rotate the back leg, and then reach more in that back arm. Eye gaze is soft, shoulders down your back, the lift of the pelvic floor. Let's come into reverse, so right hand down and left arm up. Shoulders away from the ears. Maybe close your eyes if you're comfortable. Really noticing your breath. And then coming out of there, straighten the front leg and come down into triangle. And so hand wherever suits, floor, foot, and reach the arms up. Arm up, rather. And always you can look up or look down, mind the neck. Breathing. Let's flow in and out. So inhale, warrior two. And stay here as you exhale. Inhale, reverse. And stay here as you exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reach the left arm. And exhale, come down into triangle. Stay here for a full breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, reverse. And stay here as you exhale. Inhale, straighten the front leg, lengthen the left arm. And then exhale, triangle pose. Inhaling here. And then exhaling, hands down and step back into plank. Inhale. And exhale, lower all the way. And so we'll come into Dhanurasana one more time. So reach back for your feet and lift up. And breathe. We did some lovely opening in the hips and the legs. And then also in the spine, in the chest. And so resist with your feet. Push the shins back and have the effect of opening in the chest. And breathe. That's it. Just a few more breaths. Stay with it. And so inhale, lift up, length. And then slowly, slowly exhale, coming down. Make a little pillow with your hands and turn your head to one side. Wiggle your hips a little bit. And then turn your head the other way. Really nice. Hands meet your shoulders, push back into child's pose. Just finish here with inhaling. Come on all fours into cat. And exhale, round into cat rather, and hinge back into child's pose. So inhale into cow. And then round back into cat, into child's pose. Two more. And round. Inhale. And round. Really nice. So let's come to sitting. And get the timer. And so we want to elevate ourselves beyond our limited identity. And to do that, we really need to do these practices that create a pause in that unconscious and conscious continuous momentum. And so this particular practice, meditation to build mental control, fantastic practice, challenging. And so if you need to bring your arms down at any stage, you do so. Right hand on top, left arm on the bottom. And the palms, the hands just sit here. We take a long, deep breath. The eyes are closed. And stay very still. The more that you can stabilize at the beginning and really set yourself, the easier it is to maintain it. And this is not a muscle practice. There's strong sensations in your shoulders and arms. It's all about your mental control, continuing to focus on the breath. And so keep coming back to those long, deep breaths and keep your focus there. And dive deep. Getting in touch with that deeper intelligence, awareness. And the position of the arms is challenging and designed to poke and provoke so we can rise above the sensations and access that deeper awareness. Stay with it. We all know what it's like to get caught in the whirligig of our thoughts, of very often very similar thoughts constantly going in loops. And the mind's an incredible tool, but it is a terrible master. And so we must become the masters, access that deeper awareness, tap into our expanded universal mind where we can cultivate those feelings of love and compassion. And then from that place, we experience the world. And so dig deep, stay with it. Of course, if you need to bring your arms down, you do, and you bless yourself. Say good job. And you take a deep breath and you come back in. But in my experience, it doesn't give much relief because it tends to be just as sore as soon as you lift your arms back up. And the best way to go through it is to keep coming back to the breath. Come away from observing the sensations and just keep going breath by breath. Don't worry how long it is. Just keep going with each individual breath. Making the breath as long and deep as you can. Nearly there. Training our minds to just be with each breath, breath by breath. That's how our life unfolds, breath by breath. We may spend so much time jumping forward, anticipating, dreading what's coming, or jumping back, thinking, analyzing what's been. All the real juicy bits happen right here. Stay with it. Which feels like it's been very long. It's because this is the longest we've ever done this one. Just over 1 minute left, that's all. Last few breaths. Okay, take a deep breath. Keep the arms up. Pause, hold the breath. Draw up to the pelvic floor. Be very still. Then, when you're ready, slowly exhale. Let your arms down and just sit. Tune into that space you have created. Sense of expanded awareness. Your palms facing up. Just stay here. Stay aware. Fully present. If you wish to lie down for a couple of minutes, please do. Stay seated here. If you lie down, completely relax. Feel the eyes sink to the back of the head. And true Shavasana, alert, aware, while deeply relaxing. stay with it. Keep your attention focused, noticing your breath, the space within, that feeling peace and calm that you've cultivated. Stay here another minute. If you're lying down, carefully deepen your breath, taking your time, or your knees into your chest. Roll onto your side and carefully come up to sitting. And whenever you're sitting, bring your hands to your heart. Have that feeling of love. And feel that feeling of love for all here present in this moment at this class. And feeling of love for all of those in your house. Feeling of love for all those in your area. Like your love is expanding outwards. And have this sense of this net of love spreading out from each of our houses until all the nets touch. And may you be a beacon of light, being the light, spreading the light. And if you're feeling intensity, know that you're not alone, but you're doing all the right things to counteract it and to maintain this expanded awareness, this loving state. Bowing your head to that wise being inside of you, that deep knowing, and we trust it. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day.